What's going on, folks? Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. I know we're only a couple of days away from the start of the NFL playoffs, but we had some interesting news come down the pipe today about Kyrie Irving. We know he's not vaccinated, doesn't want to be. He's a part-time player. He's only playing on the road right now, and he cannot participate in Brooklyn Nets home games because of New York City's vaccine mandate. Well, we pretty much found out today. The New York Daily News actually looked at that executive order that New York City put down, and Kyrie Irving can play at the Barclays Center. All the Brooklyn Nets would have to do is pay a small fine, and this is a small fine if you're the Brooklyn Nets. $1,000 for the first time Kyrie plays, $5,000 for the fifth time, and $5,000 after that. If you're the Brooklyn Nets, that's a drop in the bucket. That amounts to no more than about $100,000 just to get Kyrie Irving on the court in Brooklyn for the rest of the season. But here's the deal. The Brooklyn Nets initially told Kyrie Irving, okay, you don't want to get vaccinated? That's fine. That's your business. That's your right. But you're not going to be a part-time player. And then Brooklyn Nets players started dropping like flies due to COVID. And then they said, okay, Kyrie Irving, come on back. The NBA has been an advocate for vaccinations. The Brooklyn Nets and their owner, Joe Tsai, have been advocates for vaccinations. This would look real crazy if the Brooklyn Nets went back again and, a matter of fact, doubled down and said, you know what? We're just going to pay the fines. We're going to pay the violations so Kyrie Irving can help us win a championship by playing home games. Kevin Durant needs the help. James Harden needs the help. And we know Kyrie Irving helps push the Nets to another level to go win a championship. But the PR nightmare from the Brooklyn Nets and the NBA would be absolutely ridiculous. You can't push vaccinations and then have a team come out and say, you know what, but we'll pay the violations so we can go get a championship. It just looks bad. What do you think? If you're the Brooklyn Nets, would you pay these violations just so Kyrie could play at home? I think it's a bad idea. I'm going to talk about it. Make sure you tune in the JR Sport Brief Show, CBS Sports Radio, every single weeknight.